What's so fun? What's so funny, TSM?
Yeah, tune in with April Showers on YouTube.
What's so fun? What's so funny, TSM?
Yeah,
Good morning.
tune in with April Showers on YouTube. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April hours. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April hours. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April hours. Talk about it, be about it. Tune in with April Showers. Hit that like, that, share, subscribe. Then let's make Miss April hours. You know that she in the better, that she in the better thing. She do a little bit of everything. Know that she in the better, that she in the better thing. She do a little bit of everything.
Good morning, baby. Nancy B, how it do? How you be? Girl, you keep on talking about you gonna stay out all night. Your mama gonna get her switch, and your husband is going to be ready to be like, I'm leaving you. Hey, D9, how you doing? Wow, you guys went on tour. I am so happy that you were able to get on tour. I hope the next time you come to the US of A that you make it um, to somewhere in the Midwest. I'm in Joliet, which is a suburb of Chicago. Even if you make it to St. Louis, I would really love to meet you. Yeah, you be doing some nice beats and everything. Yeah, Nancy B, I be laughing. You know what is awful, I think, on YouTube? Like, there is so many people that have so many talents. And some of these big bloggers really need to reach out and they need to really look at some of these new up and coming YouTubers, because what you, your mom, and your husband do, Nancy, is great. What D9 is doing with his beats, um, it's like these people, they should be discovered. Lawrenceville, Georgia. How far is that from Atlanta? So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to play audio of something that I want you to listen to. Um, I started podcasting like 7 years ago, so I'm gonna be doing more of my podcasting again, along with this YouTube. But as I was going through some of my old shows, looking at them, I just thought, wow. So today is Tuesday, Teachable Tuesday. But first, I want this to play. Hold on. Hold on. Well, look like Snoop was trying to play. Hold on, but that's not who I wanted to play. Wow. You know what is so weird? Like, for me, I could have everything all set up. And when it comes time to do this stuff, it won't even play. Oh, wow, hold on. Your favorite recipe. This is crazy.
Sisterhood is more powerful than we can even comprehend. It's a community of women embracing each other. It's deeper than being friends. It's an I want to see you win and I want to see you flourish. It's a girl, you better get those coins. I see you walking in your purpose. Because we don't have to be besties and we don't have to talk every day. But just know that we are reflections of each other. If you win, then I win. Another woman paving the way, another queen coming to slay. And if you're truly my sister, you lift me up when you pray. Because believe it or not, we're all going through something, and it's okay to not always be okay. My shoulders were built for sisterhood. Lean on them as you may. Sisters understand each other's tears more than anyone, so we should be the ones to help wipe them away. It's time to put the sister back in sisterhood. And I know all of this sounds a little cliche, but only we can give life to those words by allowing our actions to align with the words that we say. We are sisters. If I fall, I need to know that my sister is going to help pick me back up. If I feel defeated, I need to hear my sister saying, you're going to get through this, sis. Don't give up. If I fail, I need to be reminded that I'm still a winner. And if you see me getting chunky, lie to me. Tell me I'm getting thinner. Call me slim. Say, girl, you getting slimmer because we are sisters. If you need that push, I'm going to be there to push you into your greatness. And on those days when you feel unworthy, I'm going to remind you that you are absolutely amazing. And when folks try to bring up your past, I'm going to be sure to let them know that you are a survivor. And if you ever need someone to talk to, know that you can call me and I'll help lift you higher. And I won't judge you either. However, when you're slacking, I'm going to tell you you need to do better. Because I refuse to sit back silently and watch my sister settle or meddle in average. I'm going to get you right together and let you know you need to do something with all that awesome girl magic, because we are sisters. And no, it's not always peaches and cream. We will get on each other's nerves. We will say things we don't mean. We will have disagreements, and even jealousy is a factor. We tend to subconsciously compare ourselves to one another, and that in and of itself is a sisterhood disaster. The truth is, we all have flaws and insecurities and things that we can perfect. We are all evolving works in progress and just as equally a hot mess. We all have a tendency to be petty, overly emotional, and at times a challenge to deal with. But I'll take the good with the bad because I need my sister to pray and kneel with, to overcome and heal with, to cut up and chill with, to be open and real with, to connect and build with, to empower and fulfill with, because we are sisters. And there is no competition when you sincerely embody the true definition. When you make it your mission to be the spark and be the difference, then you will see that we are all simply connected with a twister. I am not only my sister's keeper, I am my sister.
Well, all right, all right, all right. That was a powerful, powerful poem, and that's by Just Amanda. Um, the sisterhood is powerful. It really is. And the teachable moment I want to teach this morning is let's respect all of our sisters, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Philippine, whatever race. At this time, let's also respect our Muslim sisters who are going through a lot of things. Um, Hold on, I've got comments and I'm trying to get to them. Oh boy. I don't know. Is it my phone? Is it me? What's going on? Wow. Mm, mm, mm. This is so weird. You know, when things like this happen, hey, real talk with DJ. Yeah, Nancy B. Wasn't that a powerful statement? Let me tell you something. I'm a strong sister out here. Now, I don't want nobody to get this twisted. I done been through hell. I could have been in prison. I could have been dead, but I'm a survivor. I want to see all of my sisters make it. Even on this YouTube world, my teachable moment is I'm not jealous, insecure. I'm not jealous of anybody on YouTube. I want you all to make it. That's why I share your shows. There was a time that I went on a platform to talk about the sisterhood, and it didn't go well. My sisters, my friends that I have in my life, we have been friends since high school. And I've met some wonderful friends in the music world, in this YouTube world. We call each other, we talk, we share information. At this point, in the way this world is right now, my teachable moment is you should have peace in your life. We cannot be judging people because we got somebody we got to answer to as well. Back to what I was saying, my Muslim sister on here. Hold on. Oh my goodness, hold on. Did I hit a button? Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. Like I said, every time when I get ready to do a show, something always happens. Something weird and strange. Okay. So, I had her on the show last week. She was on my show. And yesterday she did a show. And She's a black woman, but she's a mixed lady. Very light skinned, beautiful hair, and she wears her hijab. That's what the or hajib, whatever the name. I don't know if I'm saying them right, but she wears that. That's what Muslim women wear. And so I guess with all of the stuff going on with the war, women are scared to wear their hijabs or hijabs, however you pronounce it. Oh, hey, GJ34. Yeah, that was one thing um I did not like in the point, but hold on. But anyway, she was saying that she was being harassed. So another teachable moment is respect people. I mean, respect people and respect what they stand for and what they wear. Respect people. That's my teachable moment. Is just to respect you, respect women, whatever garments they wear on their heads. Respect those women. You don't know what those women are going through. They're still women. They are still our sisters. They have babies. Some can't have babies. Some have been abused. Some are recovering addicts of all addictions out here. They're no better than you and I, no matter what they wear on their head. That was my teachable moment. And my other teachable moment, which GJ3, for who I'm so glad to have in here, he says, if you see me getting bigger, then tell me I'm getting thinner. Sounds like issues with reality. If they do that one, they're just saying though. Whoops, don't mind me. How about just saying you see me getting bigger, then don't mention it instead? Or maybe you should help them in a positive way and just don't say anything to them and keep your negativity to yourself. If if you cannot say anything to them positive, well, I'm gonna tell you, I can remember I had a friend and she was getting bigger. And I can remember saying to her, oh my God, girl, you done put on so much weight. And then I said, now you know this weight, what comes with this weight is high blood pressure, diabetes. That person was my sister, my real sister in real life. Oh, she got all mad. Me and my sister, we are 14 years apart. So my sister says that I try to act like I'm her mother. And yes, I do. I'm her second mother. And I do respect the fact that she has grown up. She's got her master's and working on her doctors and all that type of stuff. But that don't mind me with that. I'm happy for her. But when I see my sister getting bigger, I'm going to tell her, oh, she got all in her feelings. She was so much in her feelings when she passed out. when she passed out, you know, she didn't call me. I want to say, did my brother call me? But anyway, she ended up being the diabetic. So she had to lose the weight. Um, Nancy B., families go through so much where they stop talking, they get mad. You know, your family will get mad at you for telling them what's real, but they won't get mad when their friends tell them. Ain't that funny? Or you do have some family where they'll treat their friends better than they do the family. Let me say that again for those in the back that didn't hear me. You have some family that will treat their friends better than they do their family. And you're sitting there and you know, you go through replay in your head like, well, I've been with you all your life through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you get mad at me? You might not speak to me for months, but you treat your friends better than me? You take them places, you go visit them? Say what? A teachable moment is your family, whether you like them or not. Again, your family is your family, whether you like them or not. Nancy B., the scratcher, says, she's talking about her sister, that her husband gets a job, stopped killing herself. She got mad, so we stopped talking to me years ago, meaning she stopped talking to me years ago. Well, you know, Nancy, another teachable moment that I done found out in this thing that we call life, baby, honey, if they happy with taking care of their men and want to claim them, you just be happy for them. You just pat them on the back and say, mm, since you killing yourself, I hope you don't have no big life insurance policy for him to enjoy your money. And I'm just putting humor in the show. Well, you know, there's a lot of manipulation that goes on in families too. You know, you got manipulative relatives. They out here doing everything under the sun. But they'll talk about you, but they won't talk about what they're doing. So they manipulate the family, make the family think you're the bad person. Because you might know their secrets. Another teachable moment is just sit back and it'll all come out. Yep, GJ3 family is still family at the end of the day. It is. Because if something happened to them, you going to have the hospital or somebody calling you, and they going to still be your family at the end of the day. And some friends are good friends too. But let me tell you something. Some of them friends you got that you think you all that with them, I bet you they gonna look out for their family first before they look out for you. Nancy says, my other brother only calls for money, so I don't answer. Wow. That sister has 2 jobs and he got none. Yeah, well, it's just best, you know, another teachable moment is never say anything to your relatives about the person that they sleeping with, the person that they in the house with. They gonna defend that person and not talk to you, or that person done manipulated their mind and talked bad about you because you might know a secret about them. Yeah, and you do got some friends that's gonna be there to the end. But that friend ain't gonna go as far as that family. Yep, Nancy. Zip lips. Teachable moment. Never say, well, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. Because you keep on living, you don't know what situations the Lord gonna put in front of you, where he's gonna humble you. Okay, GJ34 said, yeah, wow, a thought. Our friends likely will look after their family first before their friends. Something to think about. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're going to look after their family. But then you're going to be that friend. But see, you done thought that friend, you done made them family and everything. Let something come up. They'll let you know that's their family and you their friend. Let something jump off. They're going to let you know they going with their family and you're just a friend. Another teachable moment. Been there, done that one too. Also, what I wanted to talk about was, it's Domestic Violence Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. With this domestic violence, if you guys could go back and listen to Sunday's show when I interview a high school friend of mine who is a famous author now. She has 2 books out, organization. Um, she works in the community. And I had an awakening moment. Now, this wasn't my first time interviewing her. This was like my second or third time. But something hit me so different. I guess we got more deeper. And I had a teachable moment Sunday because I realized that some women in my age group, and even some women now, it just depends on how their parents are raising them, what religious practices they're doing. But anyway, my beautiful friend was never taught that a man should not hit you. She was never taught if a man hits you to hit them back. She was never taught that you don't have to take this stuff from a man beating you. And it just made me think like everybody was not raised the same. Like every household is different. And that was like a teachable moment for me because most of my friends that I had, we wasn't having it. Like a man fight us, we gon' hit him back. But then I have to realize that there were some women that they never, nobody ever told them a man or your child or anybody should never hit you. Like all of this abuse is wrong. That was a teachable moment for me. I've had a lot of teachable moments, and I'm not ashamed to say that I might have really misjudged some situations in my life or with people because everybody was not raised the same. Everybody was not raised the same. Let me go back and read the comments. GJ34 says yes. Time will tell where everyone's heart is really at. Too. Lord, I got me some new glasses. Where are my new glasses at? And then, hey Pan, how you doing? You have your music show today, right? Today is Tuesday. And Pan will have a music show today. Every Tuesday. Pan is a good DJ friend of mine. Pan is from Greece. And we used to DJ for the same radio station out of Florida. Pan has stuck with me. Oh, what is it? Close to 10 years, or did we say 9 years? Now, GJ34 says, if a man put their hands on a woman, then it's time to love them from a distance. I'll just say that much. You got that right. Okay. Not today. Okay, tomorrow. Yeah. And you know what I'm gonna start doing, Pan, is I'm back on Spreaker. But they're not for the music that much anymore. I need people to know a lot of these social media sites and these apps that we have, such as YouTube, Spreaker, Facebook, and everything. When you get a music copyright, it is not because of them. It is because the artists want their money. That's it. That's all. Another teachable moment is that I have chosen, you know, I can't be concerned with what's going on in other countries. Uh, I just can't. I can't. I have to be concerned with what's going on in my neighborhood, in my community, and in the United States of America. I do not hate anybody over in those other countries, but that's their business over there. That is their business. Um, Again, the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of mine. Um, if you don't like it, you just don't have to listen. Or if you would like to comment, we can talk about it, how you feel. But I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it. They're putting, they're showing it on the news so much, and here we got so many problems here in the U.S. of A. And GJ34 said, "Let me make that last one more clear. If a man put their hand on a woman, as in to hit or in a not invited way, then what? It's time to love them from a distance, right?" Um, you know, Another teachable moment that I learned from my girlfriend that night is, you know, like maybe sometimes the man is broken, you can go to therapy. Um, if you decide to take a chance with the person, because some people just don't believe in divorce, I guess that would be the individual's choice. But me personally, I feel if somebody does something once, they'll do it again. But again, you do have some people that have been changed. They did it once. The parties left. They went and got counseling and therapy. So, and they never did hit the person again. So if you believe in them, which was a teachable moment, and you have your higher power in the relationship, that you can ask your higher power to give you the strength to never help them, go to counseling, and, pray it never happens again. I guess every individual situation would be different, but I don't know because, again, most people I dealt with, if they did it once, they'll do it again. But I had a teachable moment of knowing that there are some people that can be redeemed. And so, as people have forgiven us, we have to forgive people, and everybody can be redeemed, even abusers. So, if we believe in redemption of one thing, we should believe in redemption of all things. But to my sisters, I am here if needed. I can have a conversation with you that will stay confidential. It would never be shared with anybody. Um, the information would never be shared with anybody. I do have a few people I have talking to, and they can tell you the information. Never, never, ever, ever can they say Darlene April said something. And if I did say something, I can back up what I say. But if somebody comes to me in confidence about something personal or something, the conversation would stay between you and I. I would not, get on the phone, or I would not be showing a text message or anything to anyone. If they come to me in confidence. And also another teachable moment is be comfortable with the fact that sometimes your side of the story might not get told. But what you can do is you can sit back and you can watch your side of the story play out. And GJ Threeful, and I really appreciate you when you come in my chats. I appreciate everybody that supports me, that has been supporting me. Again, time will tell if a person truly had a change of heart. While they're at a distance, if they had an experience of any hit or not invited way type of situation. Yeah. Yeah. What I just learned is that I had a aha moment um when my friend was telling me. Well, if you watch the interview, when she's telling her story, she was saying she was just never taught that, you know, a man shouldn't hit you or people shouldn't touch you. And so I'm saying this to say that everybody is just raised different. And we have to accept that. And before we go putting the what I wouldn't do, and I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, well, you know what? That person might have not been raised like you was raised. So that's the only way they know. And it's your job as their friend or anyone else. If you're their friend, their sister, the sisterhood, the womanhood, the brotherhood, is to say, this isn't the right way. I love you, but I love you enough to tell you this isn't the right way. And if a person can't take constructive criticism and you guys have a conversation where you're teaching each other, letting each other express their opinions, they get their point across and you get your point across. You don't need people if they can't act like mature adults when you're talking. That's my teachable moment. Nancy B. the Scratcher said, my daddy told my husband keep his hands to himself because she raised already. Don't fight or hit my daughter. GJ4 said, yep, just share what you know with the good heart because you just never know what somebody may not have been taught before then too. And Nancy the B Scratcher says, amen. And like I said, for me, this Sunday, I had a lot of teachable moments. Um, I guess I come from a family, I had aunts and uncles. I had an uncle, my God, may he rest in peace. My uncle Fitzgerald Carter. He was 10 years older than us. And so he was like the cool uncle. And he taught us, he told us about the streets. Then I had an aunt, you know, that told us about God. And then I had another aunt that, was the cool aunt, the party aunt, the classy, the suave aunt, dress up, you know, act like a woman. When you dating somebody, make sure they treat you with respect. And then I had my another uncle, save your money, invest. I had another uncle, make sure you sue if somebody hits you, you know. But I realized a lot of people did not have that. They did not have the communication. A lot of people did not sit down, and I'm not saying my parents did everything that everybody did the best that they could do with what they knew coming up. Um, in my time, the teachable moment that I'm just trying to teach today is you need to teach your kids as much as you can today, because social media is out there. They've got friends. They're out here doing everything under the sun. We have so many things that are going on in the world that I do not approve of. We won't get into them. And so my Teachable Tuesday moment is, please, if you don't communicate with your children or don't know how, please find a way to communicate with your children. Because if you don't communicate with them, the streets or social media will. This is April Showers, and I thank you all for listening to my show today. Teachable Tuesday. Teach your children to respect others. Teach them not that bullying isn't okay. Bullying is awful. Teach your children not to laugh at people or children with other disabilities. Teach your children to keep their hands to themselves. Because, see, you got some of these kids that go home and tell their parents another child and put their hands on them, their mama's coming. So then you got families involved. Teach your children that they're beautiful. Teach your children they're beautiful just the way they are, just the way they were born. Teach your children that the sky is the limit. Just teach them everything that went wrong in your life. Tell them about your mistakes. Tell them you don't want them to be like you. That's it. That's all. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? You've got to, families have got to get together more often now. You know, nobody's better than anybody. You know, whether you had a GED to the PhD degree, let me tell you, life is a degree in itself. Life, living life, ups and downs, zeros becoming heroes is a degree. This is April Showers, and I'm out.